Police ni bi ho aba asempa achese sesi a ye no mokase no oda counterback achese anhwe yi a oba akodi mache pa na asem na ne say because of just 200 Ghana cedis achese ene ho ti watwetuo achese obi babema wo yine firi ase ya na ebusuafo ansa na be real story mesra say so share video for the first time on your YouTube channel na we me as a subscribe button so now so do unsa abo bell notification so me ahwe me the Chris Handa afiri yento our story no so me sure say ebia we hu sa story we e was social media say police name bia oye Constable Smith jeke jese ne ho abasem na asem ning na ne say yesi ababi police ni no ne part-time job oye say oye ride hailing ejuma ibi na say Uber boat ne yango ejuma ibi nti na say oni duty na chese bema akofom kakra na say honya bibi kakra e de ahye no na ti police ni aye ka ne ho asemi na say enura eye 18 for guest na abai we bi fa no say or the ko bibi eye ko ancestor na from the reports na ya tetene na say baby anomo kono na abai wa na nkasa on shede nim sure na ofa no efri ablekuma dwumo a chesanka odene ko Kwans estate we kuntu say na abira na say na on sheda enye sure of the location nti and the omo wan anom ko pi baby ojobro nti the entity and say as a price na say we find say me person me boss say Uber na boat because as at now no there's not been a clear report from the Ghana Police Service say which of the ride hailing services no na about you and fire nti we there ye find say ride hailing service na omo coaching ya no mkopi odobro na ohun say oh enye ha na yeden omo ba nti na o say osanso osom sanso yeden edani omo ho na mo sanso called the original location which is Kwans estate wokuntun say na eno na omo kodru ho na idea ning na say mentem ho ase no ekopi ma na chese Ghc no esi na akoye say na say in Ghana no most of times no say wo fa okase ofa boat or Uber na most of times no drivers no ba almost say oh yenye no off trip ope me because me ya we for no bet me 20% ni we nti yeah most of the drivers no on person omo ye off trip na me believe say this story obehwe wie no be hu say off trip no sometimes no very very risky nti so you be a otaye sade na obejai then go back to the story nti abayiwa no omudru ho no police ni ya na saa time na chese ono oye this ride hailing job ya chese o de pene kaka no ka say madam e bi ame no ka bo no ye ko 60 Ghana cedis na so star wa ko ya ko chinchin wan ni de menyan 60 Ghana cedis ni biom 200 Ghana cedis na metua na we na young girl no a friend ne boy a chese no obesra no e wakuntu see estate no friend is kwame you me say kwame Stanley my bedroom na Uber driver no first na kamini ne ka sanko obitu ya metu ya 60 Ghana cedis because me ba my ira ni nti oso obeji 200 Ghana cedis na ne dey chese the boy no e ba abonti a chese na obehu Uber driver no ka say ade no mo ka 60 Ghana na half day na half day opese oji 200 Ghana cedis now we don't know for a fact say na ye off trip ana say na eye ade a no mo use app no nti yemfa ne say you dey yemfa ne mpo say omo use app no na omo dey year we nti at the end of the day no matter how long the journey is no say app no udru baby a woko na say app ne ka say na wetua eno na so gitum na otua say na eno na metime ho ase ayeden ebe mu a chese na police ni aye friend no Smithy or see you that be ono the 200 Ghana cedis na obeje because girl no edi na chinchin nti ono de wa shini full nti 200 Ghana cedis na obeje nti eno na akoye se obema no so say on tiase eye meka Stanley o say on tiase say that be see na metua nti oho na ntokwa ndie na say eyewitnesses no mo na say Charlie police ni constable ye una was so abranti ni tade no gidi oha na no yi na etuo e woni car na say wabo warning shot pew afidie boss a warning shot no eja police ni hwe say anka Stanley be den ho be popo na wetu esika no Stanley was still standing on his ground say hey ontua saa 200 Ghana cedis no 60 Ghana na no betua ho na yese chese a abrantie police ni no odi etuo ni esi Stanley ekonsu sei a waso na tadiem enti gidi yese chese Stanley ka say matare na opese oje ende me ro matade na ma gidi yeti a se chese etuo no pa okumo bi ba ya chese story no trending was social media na the nkomo bebre aba Ghana Police Service Crampo release a statement on this incident na omo chese omo ye nhwehwemu a chese Ghana Police for no so aka say IGP Dampare or the police for ni bi kra ko chese mako boy no busuafo ha chese omo ni omo akoye den edi nkomo na omo assurance say the BCBA number ensure said then justice will be served in this case. Justice will be served in this case. Now, I'm bringing here friend Stanley Ahadzi. Ni na for no bi mu friend Yogi, bi mu so friend Keri no. Just a new no eya areho pa eya areho because the thing make us and say mo de mo man yemfa ne say police ni no yemfa ne say girl no afa say Uber or say boat or say Yango wafa na say or you could be bia the irrespective of how far at times what me far original price maybe 30 Ghana depending on the conditions that will happen on the road no price near the 80 meters and say bia more to traffic mu and answer obey na oko chinchin warning na price no be there e get den na e besesa nti mo be dey mo fa ne say mo me story ne say sana ebaya or you so app na online and offline trip omo no as omo chining na definitely no drew the point of destination na price ni besesa na we drew home po na say ebia ye fa ne so mo use online way no na say wo police ni no we drew ho nipa no obi offer free na 60 Ghana cedis so ati ase we drew ho nipa no ade afie ni ade na asesa ko 200 Ghana cedis o situa o so ntua as far as I know, because me say Ubejuman my be paying, you have an option to always report the customer because the system no Uber phone and I say any of these ride hailing apps no they record the journey, they record the distance that you've covered, and then there's a rate that they charge per kilometer. Into distance now I cover no a capture in the app, which is why I make I say it's very, very dangerous for anybody to think say drive a bana kasi an offline trip no idea to because say nyama because it's na say a band say na then confusion be breba into we drew her yemfa story police ni we drew her mako chinchin girl ni baby oko and I yemfa ne say mako chinchin sa we drew her o say ade no nipa ne say 60 ono say ne boy say da bi girl no e ba no ka je ne say 60 Ghana cedis into sa 200 Ghana cedis na wokan ontua somebody who has to ensure law and order in the country. You should know better who say, okay, fine, 60, me see 200, untia. Just don't bother. And ya fin on obi babe twetwe report nipa no to Uber. Uber would or who Uber and answer boat or whichever ride hailing service no. They will do their own investigation, speak to the customer too, and then figure out what it is. Say bane say they will compensate you. Do sika be more back. Say bane say justifiable. So say 60 Ghana cedis na or this no afanesa because it has its kind of say pros and cons. No afanesa. I know one advantage of always using the app without going an offline trip. Now, you find so say yampa sister mo can say ABA omo an offline trip into before omo free fee ni driver number or say me ko how okay app no say saying app no me hwe na 60 Ghana say okay sa adia ene yenko na afide mo akwa na afide nyama asesa na mako chinchin you the driver one disadvantage and they say why accepted to do an offline trip and to say ba na say nipa no kra na onim the exact place no okona onu we chinchin sana before we free only na ya deal say we 60 Ghana cedis enti so mudru ho na say wo hwe ne say okay we work chinchin bebre enti ama o petrol ahye ni we na this is something I will say we accept say your fault because you are the one I accept to say obey this offline trip no. Nti say we draw na fi the nipa na say hey 60 Ghana cedis na no wetu ya enya afi na woni ne ba be ye we na because o feel say o policeman na so o tu ni tu di tu be hunu nipa at the end of the day be say who say was it even worth it to fight for that extra 140 Ghana cedis na say here wakotwi tu a odiesi obiba ekum ne yaya was it even worth it so it's that story we crap on I was see you say nyama bebre wo ma was seeing na yesua se na be ya bibisa in repeating ho me de bia me policy say me fa uber na uber na o ka say person your offline trip make a tell say dabi in the be ya ko if you don't like the rates na company in the amount then don't even join the service at all. Sometimes, yeah, you feel say maybe cheat you and I say, but it is so for your own safety and also the safety of the customer. At the end of the day, you know, if you do that now, there is no if you reach the destination and the customer doesn't even want to pay now, it is not even you that have to bother. Or the Jessica now with you, take whatever evidence. Say okay, nipa and say no utia company no. It's charging 200 Ghana. We drew us into free fee no. Na the any 60 Ghana inti. Or any the 60 Ghana no bit. Me fa ni di engineer bebre. Jesse sikano. Take evidence neko and then report it on the app and then let Uber handle it. If it becomes necessary, Uber or answer Bolt or whatever ride-hailing company it is no, they'll find a way to reimburse you. Na why then? Who and the story you know, for moment shape bibi. In free money and lessons be bree because especially say both and I say Uber and I say we can now we use so only nipa ban or ye den okofa no obuwa ni problems cra doors when or there and I say like or deal with some sort of frustrations I know why frustrated that and I was am better na ni calm into after we drew na mo ni ba be no it's very very avoidable now. Yogi uti Stanley Ahadzi chese we free mu ya chese yeti story we na yeah but still yeah can Ghana police I issue statements chese almost investigation. I'm reading one point of the statement. Point 1 I say the police have arrested a ride-hailing driver who was later identified as an off-duty police officer for allegedly shooting at a male adult at Cones Estate near Kuntunse in Accra on Sunday, 18th August 2024. Point 2. The incident occurred around 4 a.m. on Sunday, following an alleged confrontation between the deceased, identified as Stanley Ahadzi, and General Constable Smith Jeke over a disputed fare. Now, last point, no. I say once again, we would want to assure the public, especially the family, that justice will be served. Engineer is a story we and I said this way, the public, any was so I have to do an uncle for breakers and Ghana police they acquire on pani the foolish case derby. Recently, there was a similar story. Oh, not even a similar story, but there was a story another driver be complaining say. Police phobia then no more bribe free ni same and all that and I'm police or two police officers no they've been interdicted by the Ghana Police Service in the anyame bi ba yenya botore sesia no Ghana Police edenisatum yeah sure say in the coming days or in the coming weeks no more details would come out and then the police will be put before the court and then he would have to answer and then definitely if the evidence of how things we've come to know goes against him, he's going to serve time in prison, and then justice will be served like they've assured. But me focus now. Me can I say, for advice me they ma Uber drivers, boat drivers, Yango drivers, and now young customers now so you patronize these services no. And you de biana you obi be ye ki. Oh dear. O say wafo bi price ni say measurement me ho ase report ni pan app no so ne ko and walk away with your life. Sometimes it's not worth it. It's not worth like arguing with people because obu ha na adwin papa na look at this story. Obu ha na adwin papa so obi wo ha na adwen enye papa nti mama yemfa efutuo in free story wo any story na chese etwem no nti chese wo adwentwe bi anase bibia obemesra wo se obegya wo comment box no so no na se wo hwe video for the first time on your YouTube channel na ya se wo mia subscribe button na mame me din de Chris Handler nti me da se mahwe bye.